Yeah, good day, everyone. Yeah, I'm your your friends always. My name is Abdul Haris, and I'm a graduate student at Khalifa University in Abu Dhabi, UAE. So today we'll be sharing an information on how to make a successful application. Yeah, but this will be in series, and we are going to start with one of the things that you need to do, which is your preparation towards making the application a success. So today I'll be discussing on school selection, which is one of the important and is a key aspect while you are preparing for graduate school, because uh, who plans um, they say the person who does not plan definitely plans to fail. And if you are going to win, you must have some kind of plan within your ends. So today I will make some little justice to the best of my knowledge on how you can select school you want to submit application to. So in a very short video which you'll be watching now, I would like to split school selection into four different aspects. Yeah, the reason why I said four different aspects is that it's based on what criteria you want to use for yourself. You can decide to use one out of the four criteria. You might decide to use the whole four criteria. You might decide to use two out of the four criteria. So to start with, I would say the first thing you need to consider is selection of school based on your profile. Believe me, this is one of the things I used to tell many individuals. Yeah, this is not about self-rejection. Just like I preach about self-rejection, please don't self-reject yourself. Submit application to where you know you are capable of, like where you know you are qualified. Don't think, will I be selected here? But sometimes there is this aspect of us that, yeah, we are optimistic, but at the same time, are you realistic with your optimization? Like, you need to be realistic with whatever you are thinking. You shouldn't just be one-sided. You should not be biased. Like, seriously, you should not be biased, because while you are applying to this institution, there are several other individuals submitting application also. So I would say that based on your profile and based on the school profile, like the school itself has its own profile, you yourself has your own profile. So based on this, schools, let's take for example schools in the US. You can divide schools in the US into three. We have the top tiers institution, you have the mid tiers institution, and you have the safe schools. Now, when I say top tiers, these are schools that are highly ranked. You can make use of the US News ranking, all these ranking. You can make use of them to know which schools are top tiers. You should know that not all top tier school are Ivy League. Ivy League is a group of school, about 10 of them. So that is another set of school. But let's just use top tier for them. Top tier, they are the one, they are highly ranked in the school, in the country. They are well known, they have this profile very high and all, and they aim for the best, you know. But the remaining two type of school are relative. Sometimes a school that is a safe school for someone could become a mid-tier school for the other. So you should know your profile. Your profile will tell you, oh, this school is mid-tier school for me, this school is safe school for me. Just like, okay, now I'm a graduate of so, I have first class, I have these publications, I have this and that. These are my skill I could put into use. These are certification I have. These are professional other trainings and all. So sometimes this could put you on the sand footing of what you want to do. So in the real sense, some schools could be mid tiers for you, while for others it could be safe school. So you have to know your profile, know the school ranking, try to match your profile with the school profile. Don't just assume this school could be a safe school for me and I'm going to apply. Don't waste your time. Like seriously, it's not a matter of wasting time. You are wasting your effort. An effort you could have used in other aspects that could be productive, And even if you've done an assignment very well, check on the school profile, check on your profile. Do you match what the school is looking for? You can even go as far as sending a message to the graduate coordinator of the institution. Send a message to them, send them the mail. I'm so somebody, a prospective graduate student, will be applying for this and that and all. Then believe me, they are going to reply to your mail. Just tell them you want to know what type of profile they're looking out to. Some of them will tell you, yeah, somebody with 75% of the grade, doing their bachelor's and all. Yeah, this is norms. You should be able to communicate that well with them. So that's the first criteria based on the school profile. The second criteria is actually based on your research. What's your research interest? Yeah, you won't have read some kind of rejection letter quite some time, and some of them, don't let me say most, some of them is actually due to the fact that the school or the department doesn't have a faculty member in that particular research area. So this is why you need to see if the school is doing a research that interests you. Like you want to do a research on data mining and artificial intelligence, but in that department you are applying to, no one is in that field. You will want to one way or the other, you will want to tell yourself, am I really doing what is right? Because believe me, if you eventually apply to that particular institution without doing the assignment, it might come back with rejection, because your SOP, your statement of purpose, which we will be talking about in a couple of other series of these. So like you will be seeing it like am I doing the assignment? If you actually done the assignment, you will have known that this institution, this department is not offering what I want to do. It's not doing the research I want to do. Then you need to check on their research. Like, okay, go to the school department, go to the school website, the department website, check on the faculties, those are the staffs. Check on the research each of them do to see if any of them matches what you want to do. Sometimes there could be a kind of overlap. Yeah, that's still fine. But not having someone at all is bad. It's a bad idea. That is the second aspect which you can use to determine which school to apply to. You can combine this with the first one I just mentioned, your profile and the school profile and your research. You could combine them together. The third one is actually funding. And how does the school admit students? Is the admission, is the acceptance high? Is the acceptance ratio? You need to check all these things. You don't just need to apply to, especially schools where you pay application fees. You need to see what is the funding opportunity for you, because one of the reasons why you want to go for graduate school, you don't have the money. Believe me. Yeah, you don't have the money to fund yourself. There should be an opportunity for you. How do they do their funding? Is it via a scholarship? Is it via what's it called? Is it via graduate assistantship? Is it via fellowship? Is it a conventional scholarship? All these things you need to know and you need to find out. So this is one of the assignments you need to do. A school you want to apply to, you don't have the money to fund yourself. You just apply to the school without understanding their funding based, whether they accept students more regularly. You need to see which time are you going to consider yourself for the funding. You need to check on, okay, when am I to submit the application to be considered for funding? What am I to do? So these are the things you need to do. And believe me, you can combine these with the other two I've mentioned before, because you've see this school is matching my profile, they have my research, but are they funding? Are they giving out funding? Are they supporting students? Even if it is 50%, you have the money you want to fund yourself, but you don't have all. Are they giving 50%? So these are one of the things you need to do, one of the research. You need to check on them. Now, the last but not the least, that I see as sometimes not important, but in some cases you need to consider it too. And this is based on region. Which region suits you? Which region do you think you want to go to? Some of us actually want to go to the US, but believe me, it's not everybody that will go to the US. It's not everybody that will go to the Canada. It's not everyone that will go to Canada. That is one important thing I've come to realize. Yeah, we want 2 years, you want 2 years, but today not everyone, not all the scholars will eventually be in the US. There are schools too out there you can shoot your shots to, and they are international. They are well known, ranked. They have the seasoned faculties. They have the facility. They have the funding, and they have everything you could think of. So believe me, this is just minor of the first three I've talked about. Like, here I am in the Middle East. Yeah, some of us will say, I don't want to go to the Middle East, this and that, it's too sunny. Yeah, climate is one of the things you need to consider too. It's too sunny. I want to go to US where it will be snowy, and I want to go to Canada where cold will be. Yes, that is just, how could I put it? That is just minor of the three I've mentioned. And believe me, sometimes you can actually consider region. Let's take, for example, you don't want to go to region where you could have, because I've had many scholars talk about culture shock, like the language barrier, the all other things. Just like I'm here, the community language is Arabic, which is their own local tongues, but the official language is English. Like, within the school premises, it's English. And even in the international society, the society itself is made up of international people, not only the citizens of the country. It has diverse individuals from different backgrounds, and for us to communicate, we have to use a language everyone could understand, which is probably English, English or the French or whatever, depending on who you are communicating with. So this is one thing that I consider minor, but could be major for another person. So this is based on your interest. Okay, do I want to go to the US? Do I want to go to Canada? Do I want to go to Australia? Do I want to go far like that? No, this is. Do I still want to stay in some part of this world, like this, and that? You have to consider region. Yeah, you have to. It is, might be less important compared to the other three I've mentioned, which is the school profile, your profile, the your research, like your research interest. Do the school offer such? And your funding, is it funded? Does the school have the funding to support students? How do they do it? What is the deadline to submit application to be considered for funding? These are the things you need to check out. So, and in the next subsequent videos, we'll continue from here, see what are the requirements, what are other things I need to put in place, how do I start the application, and all like that. So I enjoin you to subscribe to this, drop your question in the comment section. Also, invite your friends to watch this. Everyone can benefit from this, and this is just a token I could give back to the society by helping individuals who is not having the information at their end yet can actually benefit from this. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Love you.